Hi, this is Cary with Wicked Signal, bringing you another video analysis, this one on Intel Corporation, symbol INTC. You're looking at a weekly bar chart on Intel now that goes back almost 30 years. This video, by the way, was recorded on Tuesday, March 3rd, 2021. Before I jump into Intel, I'd like to tell you about wickedsignal.com. This is kind of an extended commercial, if you will, because I have a new premium service that I'm offering that's permanent. The website's been revamped. So the basic service will be one free video a week. This is sort of what you've been receiving all along anyway, except once in a while you're getting 2 to 3 videos a week. Basic membership is one video a week. That's what you're promised. It requires no financial commitment whatsoever, completely free. I would suggest that if you want the heads up, if you want the email notifications for the basic membership, that you go to the basic area of the website, give me your first, last name, email address, and you'll receive a new email each and every time a new free video is ready for viewing. Typically will be released on Mondays. Now there's a new premium service that essentially will offer at least 2 free videos a week. So you'll get the basic and you'll get an additional. And as the weeks and months roll ahead, as we continue into later March and April, I'm going to amp that up to 3, 4, sometimes 5 new videos a week. And you'll only get those extra 3 or 4 videos a week unless you're a premium member. And it's $24.95 a month. There's an auto pay element that'll be on the website itself, and you'll be able to designate your own username and password. Your payment information is all safe through safe payment portals. You'll be able to cancel at any time, just to let you know that. There'll be no annual membership at this point in time. $24.95 a month will give you 3 to 5 new video analyses a week. Is that video analyses? I don't know. Is there an S at the end of that? But in any event, I'm also going to be building out a growing resource area within the website that will include ideas and suggestions on risk management, trade execution, portfolio analysis, technical analysis, so forth and so on. And this will be fully available to premium members. So, you'll hear more about this as the weeks roll on, as everything kind of fleshes out with regard to the new website. But you'll be able to see it now, wickedsignal.com. You can go there. And, once again, if you want the free videos, I suggest you can receive them on YouTube if you visit the subscription area on YouTube. But, truth is, if you'd like to get a heads up on each new video, just fill out that free area and you'll get that video notification each and every time. And I also, obviously, suggest and invite you to become a premium member. So let's jump into Intel Corporation, symbol INTC. If you don't know anything about Intel, and I doubt that, it is an American multinational corporation, technology company, headquartered in Santa Clara, California, Silicon Valley. It is the world's largest and highest valued semiconductor chip manufacturer on the basis of revenue, and it is the developer of the x86 series of microprocessors. These are the processors that are found in most personal computers. Intel is ranked number 46 in the 2018 Fortune 500 list of the largest United States corporations by total revenue. And that's really all I'm going to say on Intel in terms of their basic fundamentals. Let's take a look at this chart. I'll give you the kind of the extreme rotations, over the last 30 years or so. You'll have the all-time high that still stands at 75.81 in 2000. We got kind of a double bottom there in 02 and 08 in the $12 area. And then you can see the rotational sequences on the way up to what has become a post all-time high. A post-2000 high was recent, 69.29. That was in August of 20. And we broke to 43.61 in October of 20. And we've been inside that area, really ever since. So if I were to take a look, I need to open this chart up a bit and take a closer look at what's going on, more midterm with regard to this chart. And that is, there is a horizontal channel top this week. The week of Monday, March 1st at 65.09, drops to 65.08 the week of April 26th. So those are 8 weeks apart. You can subtract those numbers out, divide by 8. Almost no point in doing so because that is almost a purely horizontal formation. drops to 65.08 the week of Monday, April 26th. And so this is our ceiling, I'm going to say, through the second quarter of this year. We've come close to testing it within a few percentage points. We've rallied to it a couple of times now, and we've backed off. So this ceiling can absorb buying through the second quarter. And from here, I don't have a sell signal per se, but I will say that this market is highly susceptible below 65.09 to rotating back into the lower 50s. Let me show you that now by opening this chart up to this red square area. You can see the 65.09 formation, and you can see a former channel top coming down and a new channel bottom that is also dropping ever so gradually. It's based on the recent highs. And this area all comes together right now in the low 50s. It pretty much stays there all the way into late April. And once again, I'm giving you these numbers. If you want to do the math, you can. But really, the bottom line is here, $50 to $52 a share is in reach over the coming weeks/months. Whether that takes 3 to 5 weeks in a hurry or 2 to 3 months is really anybody's guess. I'm not operating within the confines of a sell signal right now, but I do hold the idea that once you come close to testing long-term resistance, you have to appreciate the susceptibility to bearish rotation. And so I say that this stock is susceptible now to falling back into the lower 50s so long as it continues plodding along below that 65.09 horizontal channel structure. Now, the 65.09 area, if settled above, and by the way, I like the 1% violation. I've been saying this all along. If we closed any day or any week at 65.12 or 65.20, not good enough. It's the analogy of the rubber band stretching and hasn't snapped yet. It snaps with a settlement above 65.09 by a 1% margin, which right now would be 65.74 or higher. And you could do any daily settlement above 65.74 or higher, by the way. I do like the weekly settlements. I do like to follow up with the weekly settlement. Provides closure, finality to a buy signal. So any settlement above 65.74, and yeah, at the end of the week as well, above the 65.09 formation should set this market on a bullish path into later March, perhaps April, May, depending on the timing of reaching the target, which would be, it ends sort of in the 73 handle, if you will. It begins in the upper 72 area, which I'll show you in a moment. But this would be the objective. And I think it's probably closer to 3 to 5 weeks than 2 to 3 months. I'm sure I'm not the only one looking at this horizontal structure that, if settled above, should set the market on a bullish path over the following, I'm going to say 3 to 5 weeks, into the 73.32 region, rises to 73.87 8 full weeks later. Once again, that channel top goes back 6-7 years or so, and you can divide those numbers, subtract those numbers out, divide by 8, and you'll know exactly where that channel structure is each and every week in between. This would be roughly a 10 to 12% move if you bought Intel at 65.74 or higher on that buy signal and allowed that move to play out into the 72.73 handle. 72.80, by the way, I'm going to show you that right now. It goes back much further, and it is a significant resistance area, probably of more meaning than that 73.87 structure. And you can see that it's based on that double bottom in the 12 handle against, it's an extreme structure, against that high that was at 75.81 back in 2000. It comes in at 72.80 in the final week of April. It's 72.80 really the entire time. And so 72.80 to 73.87, that's your target if we close above the 65.08 formation by at least a 1% margin. About a 10 to 12% rally. I think that's worth mentioning. I think it's worth doing a video on. I've had a lot of requests for Intel over the last month or two, and I've been reluctant to post a video because we're not in the midst of a signal, which is my preference. I like to give you a fresh signal to act on. But right now, I'm just sort of outlining the parameters. Once again, this market toppy through Q2 below 65.08, allowing the lower 50s over the next few months. And inversely, the market perks up and rallies, in my opinion, with a settlement above the 65.08 formation by at least a 1% margin, then anticipating 72.80 to 73.87 within, I'm going to say, 3 to 5 weeks. And that upper area in the low 70s, well equipped to contain annual highs and significant long-term buy signal with a settlement above that area as the weeks, months roll on. And if we get that buy signal above 65.08 and we start reaching into low 70s, rest assured I'll shoot another video on Intel Corporation, but it'll probably be in that premium section, just an FYI. So you may want to sign up. I do appreciate your time here, and that's all I have to say on this particular Wicked Signal video on Intel Corporation.